Morning. How are you today? I hope everyone's great. It's Friday, and I know that means a lot to a lot of people. Today is a date with my husband in a little bit. I have a one-on-one coaching call and at 10 o'clock, and then at 10:30, it's a short call. So at 10:30, we'll be heading out, and we're going to have a day together. And I'm excited about that. I love spending time with my husband. I would encourage you today to do the same. Spend time with someone you love today. Make sure that you make the most of your day. Do it this weekend if you don't have time today, but make that time to spend with the people you love the most. Now, today's topic is a little different. What's in my toolkit? And I don't mean a toolkit where I can build something. I'm talking about my toolkit to live a successful life. Now, success is different for a lot of people. Success to me doesn't mean tons of money. Money's great. We can do a lot with money. We can do a lot of good with money. But success to me is living the life that I know I'm supposed to be living, and I am. But I want to show you the toolkit. What brought this up was this morning I was thinking back on the last 90 days. We've started a new quarter today, and I was thinking back over the last 90 days, and I got to thinking, you accomplished some things, but what did you really do? And I realized I had spent the first 3 months of this year building a foundation, building a firm foundation to build on in the next 90 days. Now, I needed tools to build that foundation. And I'm going to show you, it's going to be a show and tell today. I'm going to show you and tell you about a lot of them. One of them you've heard me mention time and time again, and that is personal development, reading. This is hands down one of my favorite books. Andy Andrews, The Traveler's Gift. It reads like a novel. But it's personal development. It will change your life. It will absolutely change your life. I don't know how many times I've read this book. There's a follow-up to this one. If you ever decide you want to know or you want more ideas on what to read, reach out to me. I'd love to give you some book ideas. Today, if you reach out and comment in this stream, I'll get back to you either later today or in the morning, because again, I'm going to be gone. The book I just finished this morning, and I have the small version of this, the 12-week year. This is interesting how I found this book. I'd heard a lot of people talking about it, and I thought, I ought to read that. But the problem was I didn't know, I had so much else to read, and the book was thick. This is actually like a little mini book of it. And I was at a used bookstore, and I saw a book that caught my eye, and I reached up and pulled it down. And when I did, this one fell out. I said, it's a sign. And it really quick, easy read. I don't know where you'd find this shorter version like this, but great book. I'm implementing this system over the weekend. I'm going to be working on that. But those are two books I would highly recommend. But that's part of your arsenal. Part of my toolkit is books. It's listening to books. It's watching personal development. That is a big part of my toolkit. Another thing I use all the time. I keep these everywhere. I have one in my purse. And that's these neat, handy little notebooks. I'm going to learn how to do this. Okay, these right here, you can get 3 of them in a pack at Hobby Lobby. And they're not thick notebooks. They're thin enough to put in your purse and not weigh your purse down. I keep them all over the house. You can get 3 for, like I say, it's either $5 to $8 somewhere. I don't know the price, but it's under $10 for 3 of them. And they're great to keep around in different places. I jot down notes, and then later I put those into my other notebook, which I'll show you in just a minute. I also keep these around. This one I just received this past week. This is from our local arts council. When I was at Rotary Club meeting, gentleman spoke from the Arts Council and handed these out. These are great to keep. I keep them where I do my personal development. So if I need to remember to do something that day, I can jot all that down. Something comes up, I don't need it in a notebook per se. I just jot it down on this, tear it off, and take it to my desk. So those are great to have. Now, this is my favorite. Oh my goodness. Absolute favorite. We'll put this over here. This one is my newest one. This is from the Happy Planner. Tool also makes these. These are the disc type notebooks. And so what makes them nice is the covers are interchangeable, but that's not as important as the paper. The paper can be taken out. So when you get it full, you can actually file, take it out and file it, and you can put it in another notebook. Do whatever you need to with it. But this one is sectioned off. I actually have a section for quotes, my quotes. I have a section for ideas for lives, ideas for reels. I have a section where I take notes every morning during my personal development. I have another section where I take notes in an intensive group I'm in. We meet once a week and we get training, and I take notes in that. And I have one in the back where I'm really fleshing out things in my business, things I want to do. So these things are great, and you can move them around. I have another one. Excuse me, I'm gonna reach over here real quick. This one is, see, it's another one. This one's also from the Happy Planner. This one was actually this has my HBR, which is what my mentor's product, her training, and it's all in here. So I can move when I take notes from things that meetings I'm in with her or trainings that she does. I can move them over to this if I'd like to. So you see, I have a lot of them. One neat thing about Happy Planner, if you look at the notebooks, these are the big size. Classic is a little bit smaller. You can get them in different sizes, and the same thing with Tool. But when you get these, you can go look at what's on sale. This one cost me $7 for the covers. That was it. And they're laminated. They'll last forever. So, and I like the front. It says, "Get it, girl." Now, these were stickers I had from something else I put on there. But I love those notebooks. That's my favorite. Though you can buy the paper. Hold on a second. I know I'm just reaching all over the place. Let me see. Here we go. So this is my favorite paper to put in there. Great for taking notes. Tool has all different kinds of paper. You can find everything in there. And the really neat thing is you can actually get a hole punch that works with this. So whenever I print things off, like with the training I'm in right now for bank, I actually print it off and I can punch it. And see, here's my other one. This one's actually by Tool. This is one of theirs. I know I have a lot of these, but they're all organized and they keep me organized. Another thing you can get with them are, let me see, dividers. So these are actually from the Happy Planner, but they're a project. They have project management sheets, just anything. So if you're working on a project, you can put it down in there. Those are my favorite tools that I use to keep me building those foundations. So now I built that foundation. I've done the things I needed to do. Really, I feel like I've got the best foundation under me right now that I've had in a long, long time. So I'm going to build on that over this next quarter. And most of that will be done with using the 12-week year. And I'm also listening to Atomic Habits on Audible. Audible's another great tool. If you don't have time to read and you want to hear these great books, Audible is fantastic. Low monthly cost for a membership. You get credits so you can get your books, and then you can get books free. They have all kinds of books in there that you don't even have to use your credits on. There are so many great tools out there, so many. Look to see what other people are using. Find what works for you. If my notebook system won't work for you, don't worry about it. Maybe you're an old binder person. Maybe like my mentor and a lot of the people that follow her like I do, they use regular notebooks. I don't like regular notebooks because this way, let me tell you why I like my tool so much. I can take this paper that's loose like this. Here's some right here. So I can take this loose paper and sit in a meeting. I can have 2 or 3 Zooms back to back, let's say, and I can sit here and make notes and start a new one whenever I start a new meeting. Then I can go and put them in whichever notebook they go in. I can't help it. That's just how I am. I just like doing things that way. So that's my hint today. Those are my tools, my toolkit that I've used to build the foundation I've been building. I will continue to use these tools because I don't just want a firm foundation. I want to build on top of that. If you have any questions, you want to know where to get any of this tool, you can get that. It's TUL. You can get those at Office Depot. These are their pens. You can see the TUL. I'm holding it where you can see it good. But anyway, love their pens too. Like I say, most everything Tool has, I really like. But y'all have a blessed day. I want to tell you that I love you. More importantly, God loves you. Not only have a blessed day, you have a blessed weekend, and try to spend time with the ones you love this weekend. Try to take some time to have some fun and spend time with your loved ones. Bye.